From the curling rink in Wausau, Wisconsin, one of the top facilities for curling in North America. With McKenna Green, I'm George Hirsch, and we are set for the Wisconsin State Curling Championships. 16 girls teams started out and 16 boys. And this is the second game in a round robin with each of the 4 brackets between Stevens Point, Spash, better known as Spash, and Wausau East. And we are in the 4th end right now, just underway in the 4th end. Spash coming in, they scored in the 1st and 3rd end, and East scored in the 2nd. So McKenna, you can kind of pick us up here where we are as we are into end 4.
Okay, so, well, as George said, right now, point is up 2-1. Oh, wait, yeah. So, yeah.
That's okay. This is the...
This is East throwing
East.
right now.
Yep.
East is yellow.
Yep. Now this, I think this is maybe the 3rd?
This is
sure.
their 2nd.
2nd.
So this is Katie.
Katie Martell. Okay, we'll pick the rosters up as we go along here. Katie looks like she's going to put it in there a little bit strong, but not too bad.
All right, that'll stay in.
Okay. Okay, so this is Katie. Katie now has her first as a 2nd because East has the hammer.
Correct.
So now here's Spash. And this is their 2nd, Lexi Durkee. The Spash rink, Patty Henning is their coach. Maggie Laurink is their lead. Lexi Durkee, their 2nd. Lydia Miller, their 3rd, and Erin Jory is their skip. You can see Erin right now in action. For Wausau East, Katie Florick is the coach. Asha Walters the lead. Katie Martell is their 2nd. Kennedy Comfort is their 3rd, and their skip is Megan Johnson. And these 2 teams won their opener this morning. East defeated Appleton East, and Stevens Point defeat the other member of their foursome, Portage Team 2. So here we go, McKenna.
All right, so right now East just drew, and it'll stay in the house. So basically, we're gonna wait to see what Jory calls as her shot for her teammate to throw.
Okay, this will be the first rock. Or is it? No.
All right, so the rock's coming out pretty heavy, so they're most likely going for the double takeout on those 2 yellow stones in the back of the 4th.
And this is Lydia Miller, their 3rd, with plenty of weight.
All right, and that does the double takeout, but remains with 1 yellow in.
Yeah. So she did part of the job.
Yep.
Instead of a double.
She still got the
a
count,
single.
though.
Yep, exactly. So now we go back to, I think this is Kennedy.
Mm-hmm.
Comfort. This is the first of her 2, or the 3rd on the rink. So she has Martell and Walters, Katie and Asha with her.
And that
was not what...
Red. Not the intended
No,
shot.
no, it wasn't. That's a bite on the button.
Yeah.
But it is open. You're looking at one guard now. Not sure.
looks like Point is going to try to draw to their red one in the house with the skip shot.
Mm-hmm. We are looking at this in the curling rink. There are 8 sheets. So there are 8 contests going on at the same time here in the first couple of rounds. And it's a double elimination. And as I said, round robin, each bracket of 4. There are 4 brackets for girls, 4 for boys. This is Lydia Miller, Lexi Durkee, Maggie Larink.
Lydia Miller's in the house, Erin Jory just threw. So it looks a little light for what she called.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be a guard for them.
Not bad. Okay. Seem to be happy with it.
Mm-hmm.
Now East back to Kennedy.
Megan Johnson.
Oh, Megan Johnson, the skip now.
Yes.
Okay, there she comes. All right. We picked this up in the 4th end.
Yeah.
Typically, we get started in the 3rd, but we had some technical issues, which, you know, the equipment is so modern and so up to date, state of the art here. Sometimes that doesn't all work, but it did. We're here and glad to bring it your way. And this is the big meet for these curlers in the state of Wisconsin with 32 teams in all. This looks like it's going to be heavy enough, but not able to get any. See what happens here. That'll be interesting. Oh, that's 1 or 2.
Point, I believe, has 1.
Yeah, the yellow right on top of the red there, as you do it from up above, is a bite in the white.
Yes.
So Point has 1. And they're taking a look at it. Again, East has the hammer. They trail 2-1 after 3 ends out of 8 total. Bleachers to our left in the comfort of room temperatures, watching this curlers. This one would be Jory then, right?
Yes.
Erin Jory, their skip. Lydia Miller on the other end is playing the role right now. Skip. They're setting up a nice guard. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, that was a good guard.
Okay, now East.
Still planning to do the takeout.
Yeah. And it's Megan Johnson. We do not have those. We have a board out here of who's playing whom when and how it all works, but they don't put the scores up. They just put up the 1 loss, so we don't know, you know, what the scores were for East over Appleton East or Spash over Portage 2. Spash, Stevens Point area senior high, 2nd largest high school in the state of Wisconsin in terms of population. I think Kenosha has one that has more. I don't remember if it's Tremper or Bradford. There you can see the scoreboard behind. And she's going to get a little bit more information. Oh. The emotions are in there a little bit.
Yeah.
And the release.
Looks like good weight.
Yeah. They're going to make sure it reaches.
Yeah.
Gives them a chance.
Gonna sweep for the line. And the line, not there.
No, no. Angle wasn't
Quite right.
No. Well.
So point takes another point.
So we
after the fourth.
So now it's 3-1 point. End 4, number 4. So now we go to the second half, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it's still certainly competition with that score of 3-1. Again, all 8 sheets busy at the moment with girls competition. They started out the morning with the girls round at 9:30, and then at 11 it was the boys. Now 3 o'clock. They need to do a lot of work on the ice in the middle of things here, because that's the key to the success of a curling bonspiel, if you want to call it that, or match, whatever, is the quality of the ice. That's the biggest factor. And curling is a lot like bowls, which is very popular in Scotland, where curling came through, and also shuffleboard. Well, let's see what happens as we start out end number 5. The lead, guards, and a strong sweeper. And the lead here, again, is Spash, because they have the hammer again, is Patty Henning's the coach. It's Maggie Larink.
Throwing right now is East.
Oh, the East is. Did West or Spash already throw one?
Yes.
Oh, they did. Okay.
So Spash has a guard.
Yeah, oh, there it is.
Yep.
Thank you. I'll tell you, McKenna's on top of things.
There we go.
Okay. So they each have a toss. The lead. And guess what? They put guards out there.
So the skip for point has called a draw behind. So they're trying to get it in the house behind the guards.
Might be a little heavy. It's there. It's there, but not what they wanted necessarily. Now for the Lumberjacks, Asha Walter. Their second shot. Comfort and Martell on the sweep. This will make it to the house, the way it looks.
Might be a little heavy.
Well, it might even bump.
It has backing, yeah.
Okay.
That works good for East.
A little takeout on the back end.
Yeah.
So now we move on to the second. For point, Maggie Laurank is the first.
Lexi
Durkee is the second.
So she'll be throwing.
And they're looking for takeouts. That's the biggest thing for the seconds, is takeouts. Looks like she's going to be
through the house.
Off, yeah. Too strong. Too much weight. And again, you know, the ice has been taken care of. It might be a little faster than when they
played their first game.
Yeah. little bit of a variation can make a difference. Katie Martell.
A little heavy for what they wanted, but
Yeah. We got one in there yet.
yep.
One count. I think on the monitor we have 4th end. I think this is the 5th end.
Oh yeah, it is the 5th end.
Just looking at the score,
Yeah.
you know, 3-1.
That was a good shot by Point.
Mm-hmm. That was Katie Martell's. Well, it's open.
Yeah. All right, so Katie Martell's throwing right now for East.
This is her second throw. She's in a position right now where she just has to
Draw to the house.
draw, and she's going to do it. It's just a matter of is she in 12 or 8.
That looks like count for East.
Yep. That was a quick one for the skip.
Yeah.
Point to that rock and get it out of here. Just take it out. Okay. So this is Lydia Miller,
Yes.
the third for Spash. Spash curling strong every year.
Yeah.
This might be very successful, or if it slows down too much.
Oh.
No, just didn't have enough weight.
Nope, not enough weight.
So just a raise of the other.
Other team's stone.
Mm-hmm.
So East has called for a guard.
And they could use one right now because
Yeah.
they need to come out of this one no worse than a draw, which would be empty. Don't see those often. There's a poster in here, a photo of a foursome rink from Wausau that had 8 stones, which 8 stones scoring is rare.
That's very rare.
Well, I don't know what's going to happen here, but it's not going to hurt East. Okay. And they still have the 1. And we're getting closer to the skips. You can look at a view from above. It's really a great view, especially when it comes to placement,
Yeah.
count. I think this is
Lydia Miller's second shot.
She has weight.
Yeah.
This is going to cause some issue somewhere, somehow. It's going to glance. It's going to glance.
Right.
And
That just gives.
it's on a bite, but East has 2 now, I think.
I think
No.
so too.
Yeah, because the one in the back, I think, is, I don't know.
All right, we'll see.
Take a look.
Oh, I believe East has 2.
Yeah, I would say so. By an inch.
Yeah.
Or 2. Okay. Well, now we're back to Cindy?
Kennedy Comfort.
Kennedy Comfort. When I met with the girls beforehand and got the rosters, they made sure I had the name correct. Surname, first name. Kennedy Comfort. Must have been mixed up somewhere along the line. Well, there's a little guard there.
Doesn't hurt.
No. Okay, we're down to the skips. And that hammer belongs to East, so it's Erin Jory's first, a skip for Spash.
Looks like she's planning to draw in.
Well, it's wide open.
Yeah. It's the smartest choice to do at this point.
She's been their skip for a bit. Little handle for balance. An option. It's interesting what's happening with that rock. You know, it's got the clockwise curl,
Yep.
spin.
Gonna sweep it. Most likely short for a draw. Yep.
And there it is. Okay, now, McKenna, you're East. You've got two, probably.
Yep.
Count. You have the hammer. What are you going to do now?
Well, if we have the hammer, I would try and draw in.
Okay, and McKenna's the skip for the JV unit for DC Everest. I should have mentioned that, but if you saw her on the monitor in the beginning, you knew she was an Everest Evergreen, sophomore at DC Everest, helping out and doing a great job.
All right, looks like they are going to draw in.
Okay. East with the yellow stones, rocks. This is her first of two tosses. Now they're going to the other side here to try to draw in. Well, it's a little heavy.
Yeah.
Just a little heavy. The direction was good.
Yeah, good
But-
line, but too heavy.
Okay, well, she tried. Back to Erin Jory, her final toss. N5. And the third, Lydia Miller, now in the role of skip. She's going to try a draw too, right?
Yep, most likely. Yep, she's gonna draw.
Well, consultation over. I would not try to come down the ice like she does. Wouldn't work. Of course, they have a grip, you know, on that one.
Yeah.
Speaking of grips, you can't even buy them anymore in the stores for the snow and ice around because of the ice. This is their final toss. This one may show the importance of having a hammer.
Yes. It will.
It depends upon how she hits this. Yeah, okay, so it's
So-
wide open.
Yep, there's an open port, so East can just draw in anywhere into the 8 foot.
This is a skipper's dream, right?
Yeah.
Open, just do it.
Yeah.
And of course the skip has to be, you know, good at all the different types, because by that time in an end, you never know what you're going to face.
Right.
In the hack. And push off. Okay. She held on until she had to let go. But she's heading in the direction I think she wants. Now it's just going to be a matter of weight. It'll go through that port, okay.
Yeah.
Just a matter of weight.
Might be a little heavy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not by much though.
No. So for East.
East will take 2.
2.
And it'll be tied going into the 6th and
Okay.
3-3.
Yep, they agreed. So the 6th end, tied at 3. We got another good one. We had a good one earlier with the boys.
Oh yeah.
Everest beating Mosinee 7-4. But it was 5-4 going to end 8. Now here we're going already to number 6. And tied at 3, so that's what we like.
So now point will take hammer.
8 rocks each team, total 16. 4 in a rink. Points rink, the Jory rink. East rink, the Johnson rink. Named after the skip. This is Asha Walter. Katie Martell. Kennedy Comfort on the sweep as it gets across the hog line. Not going to go a lot further, but you could call it a guard.
Yep.
Okay, Jory, no question. She wants
She wants a guard.
a guard. And their lead is Maggie Lawrink. This looks like it's heavy enough, and the sweepers agree.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and put it as close. Maybe bite, yeah, a little bite. On 12 foot.
So East has called for a draw now.
Concentric rings. Second toss, Asha Walter.
They're sweeping hard.
Yeah, they sure are.
It's over the hog.
Well, Law Rink. Spash girls have their uniform.
Yeah.
Most of the girls teams do, but the boys, whatever.
Yeah.
We saw that in the last game.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be heavy enough to,
Get it in.
yeah, it'll get in there.
Clears the guard.
Yeah, it's going to be okay. It doesn't go too much further. Well, okay, now the skip for East. Megan Johnson helped that rock go all the way through the back line, out of the house. I think that surprised Spash girls a little bit because they were actually doing some sweeping in there.
Yeah.
This is Katie Martell for East.
They swept that in for count.
Yep. Close, but belongs to yellow. Okay, McKenna, what's Jory going to do?
Okay, so Jory called for a takeout on the Yellowstone. If they take it and sit, that way they would be at 2.
Okay. Strategy and a goal. The two combined in curling.
So they have to take it through the port.
Well, they've done that.
All right, they get a
They've
piece
done
of
that.
it. It gets out, but it doesn't stick. But it did the job.
They still have one count.
Yep.
There it is. Barely. But it counts as much as one on the button
Right.
at the end. If it's closest, doesn't matter.
All right. So Katie Martell will be drawing into the house.
Well, they think it's going to go that far and maybe further. You know, it seems to be picking up speed.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep, that rock is out
Yeah.
of play.
That maybe they're misjudging the ice, or
Yeah,
could be.
they're oversweeping a lot of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lexi Durkee throwing right now.
Look at it. Seems to be picking up speed.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
You know, it's gone. I mean, it's not even close. Yeah, they're struggling with that right now.
Yeah,
And it's wide open.
right.
So basically, they just want to,
Get anything in, but
Yeah.
the weight's not there.
yeah,
So maybe Kennedy can get it in.
yeah. Kennedy's going to try. Boy, it almost seems like it's picking up speed.
The ice does that sometimes.
Yeah.
It'll start off slower and then pick up speed as ends go on.
This is going to go through. Maybe not. Maybe. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Wow. In the
good
8.
shot.
Or in the
The 4 foot.
4. Yeah, 4.
So Jory's calling to sit on it.
Okay. Jory, there's a skip for Spash with the boom down on the ice. And this is Lexi? No.
Lydia Miller.
Lydia. I got my numbers up and down here. Lydia.
Alright.
She's going to do just exactly what she wants to do right here.
That was a
Didn't get
good
it out
shot.
totally, but it was a good shot. That gives them one count.
Yes.
Back to Kennedy. Comfort. Yeah, there's something on. There's some weight in this one.
Yep, they're planning to take out the redstone.
I think it's going to go by it.
Get a piece. Oh, not enough.
Not enough. Just enough to keep the corner with Spash. This is a totally different end.
Yeah.
You know, without the guards out there.
Mm-hmm.
It calls for different strategy, different skills. This is Lydia. Oh, isn't that picking up speed?
Yeah. That's going to be through.
It seems so obvious this game that it gets near the hog line and it just kind of takes off.
Yeah.
And obviously they haven't adjusted really. I mean,
No.
a couple of them put it in there, but everyone that's been up there has had an opportunity because there are no guards.
Right. So Megan Johnson is going to try and take out the point stone.
Megan, the east skip. They didn't bother sweeping this time.
Nope. They want it to curl more. You can tell by their hand motions.
Yeah, yeah. It's going to be close. It's going to be, well, worth
At least
one count.
that count.
Yeah, one count. One count with 3 rocks to go.
Mm-hmm.
Here's an opportunity, though, the way things are set up for Spash to pick up a couple of counts.
Yeah.
You know, with a double.
Mm-hmm.
Easier said than done. Aaron Jory. Oh, that didn't help him at all.
No.
Oh. Oh. Still one count with Spash has the hammer, though. So this is Megan Johnson's last rock. And they want a guard.
They
Or
might
draw?
be drawing in.
They might draw?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she agrees. Whatever they decided. Well, that's what she's trying to do, is just take away a easy shot for the hammer.
All right, East is sweeping it to try and get it farther.
Well, it's more like a guard.
But it does help, though.
Oh yeah, because it's protecting not one but two.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hammer time. See what Spash does here. The last rock of N6, and we're tied at 3. Lots of room.
Maggie Lawrink's going to come down there, help them make a choice.
Yep. Yep. I'm thinking these girls have probably played a little curling together as a rink.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it would be interesting to know, McKenna, how many of these in this competition here with 32 teams do play nationals?
Well, I know quite a bit of people
Okay.
who like do U18 and like try for junior nationals
Okay,
and
they
stuff
try.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's quite a bit of people who do that.
Yeah.
It's mostly a lot of the boys.
Well, she's got enough weight here. I don't know.
It's a lot of weight.
It's going to go all the way through, though.
Yep, not online.
So, East picks up 1.
Yes. So
Yeah.
now East is up.
4-3 Lumberjacks over the Spash Panthers after 6. So we go to the bottom third of the game. And East is up 4-3. And that means Spash keeps the hammer.
Yep.
You can see the 5 on the monitor. That's sheet 5 out of 8 sheets. And then on the end, on the other end, away from the bleachers and the spectators side of things, they've got a big sign up for VA and Esther Green-Heck for their contribution. That foundation basically did the ice. Anything tying in with the sheets was their contribution. And then you've got like 48 little signs of other sponsors along the wall to our right. The other side is all windows. That is a viewing area from the cafeteria, which has a nice fireplace and some couches. This is quite the facility. Okay. Things are moving right along.
Right now, the coaches have called their 1 timeout.
Mm-hmm. Somebody's having fun on number 6, number 7. Little communication from the ice through glass to their parents or friends or something. This is a social sport. It really is.
Yeah, very social. Sheet 6 nosebleed went away.
Yep. Yeah, she's without that in handicap. There's a good view of this facility, the ice aspect of it. 8 sheets, concentric rings on both ends. The one we're looking at down at the other end is the bleachers and spectators, and the bleachers are pretty full. And right now, every one of the sheets is busy with girls' competition. And then at next yet today goes back to boys. So then they each have 2 games in the first day, and then once they get through that, then they start splitting up. 4 sheets girls, 4 sheets boys, down to the final later in the day. 6 games to get through to be champion. Mm-hmm. And this is game 2. Double elimination. So, they will be eliminating teams after this session. Here we go. East. Gus Point has the hammer. This is Asha Walter, their lead. Her role right now.
It's to throw guards.
Throw a guard. And then sweep.
Yes. So they're sweeping hard to try and get it over the hog. It looks like it's going to get over.
I'm going to just kind of pay attention here, McKenna, to see how the rocks react now that they're on, you know, coming from the other direction.
Mm-hmm.
This is Maggie Lawrink, their lead. Boy, this thing is curling.
Yeah.
It may end up in as a count. Yep.
Yep, that'll be in.
Yep. In the 12-foot. So, pretty simple next, huh?
Looks like they want to come to. Not fully take it out, but
Yeah. Yep. Second rock for Asha Walter. I don't think she was comfortable with her release.
no, I don't think
She looked up at her teammate sweeping and said, "Go to work." She may still accomplish what she wants to. Yeah. Well, yes.
That works.
Yeah. It did. They have the count now. Still in the 12-foot circle. So, Spash is going back to draw.
Yep.
Maggie Lawrink, their lead. Okay. Oh.
That hit the guard.
Yeah, that.
Did not do what they wanted.
No. No.
So East is planning to put up a center guard.
And this is their second. Katie Martell. With their also uniforms on,
Yes.
somewhat. Katie just happens to have her jacket on with her name in the back.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to help. Hand motion.
Looks like it'll be a pretty good center guard.
Yeah, I think, well, the port is on the other side.
Yep.
So, yeah. Yeah. As long as they have the count there.
Aaron Jory calls for a draw.
And see what Maggie does.
Right
No,
now,
this is Lexi.
Durkee.
This is the second now. This is, I got to keep up with this. This is Lexi. I think she's got the location down pretty well here.
Yeah.
You know, through the port it goes.
Yep. Through the port. All right, now they're going to sweep it to finish it off,
And
get it
she's
as far
gonna-
as they can.
And they're going to be the count.
And it's behind a guard. That's pretty good.
Nice shot. Nice shot. Back now to second shot. Katie Martell. I don't know if those are hand signals or or not. What's the best way to communicate? You just skip down to the other end.
Oh, Oh gosh. A lot of the time, if you want broom moved in, you usually like signal with your hands. But like if you want a recalled shot, a lot of the time we just shout really loud at each other.
Okay,
It's
that answers my question.
It's pretty hard to communicate when all 8 sheets are filled
Yeah,
with teams.
right. That's what I would think would make a difference.
All right.
A little, not enough. Just a little bump. So back to Spash. Second shot. Lexi Durkee. You can see the fans in the background and seated in those bleachers. Yeah, pretty much full. Some standing, some chairs on the sides. We're surrounded by them.
Yeah.
Where we are, in the comfort of the spectator area. Yeah, not bad. It's a 2 count.
Yeah.
And a little bit of a guard there. Well, it's a 1 count yet.
Calls for a double takeout.
Yeah.
That's going to need to be heavy.
Well, she's going to try to get it heavy.
Gives it a good weight.
Kennedy Comfort. Their third. It's got plenty of something on it.
All right.
Well, they still have 1 count. But they lost.
One of the ones that was in.
Yeah. And the guard. Set up. Lydia Miller, their third. Her first shot. Well, see, nodding in agreement.
Yep.
No, it's heavy enough.
And it hits the east guard.
So East now still has an open for takeout.
Yep.
And I think that's her signal.
Yep.
It looks like it. Take care of this one. I don't think you have to know a lot about curling to figure that one out. This is Kennedy's Comforts. And they're going to do it.
Oh,
nice.
Jumps out of the way.
Nice shot. Did what she wanted.
Good shot.
Now, East has 2.
3.
Well, yeah, that's a bite, isn't
Yep.
it, out there on that 12-footer circle? Yeah, 3 they've got. All you need's a bite. So, Lydia Miller, again, Spash has the hammer, so
Yep.
far from over. She's going to go right in there and take out one of them.
Yep. And then gets herself in the house.
Yeah. So now it's 2 for East. This one's coming down to the last shot.
Yeah.
You can just see it.
Yeah.
Everything's so close, so open. It's just a matter of good shots. Okay, first shot for Skip. Megan Johnson. concentration.
Yeah. Sweepers are on it right away.
Yep. Oh, she's joining them because they're going to need help here. This could be a guard. You know, if you look at it, it could be.
Yeah.
It makes it a little more difficult.
Yeah. It blocked a big port.
Well, we're dealing with skips now, so this is coming down. This N7 is coming down to the last 3 rocks. Erin Jory, their skip. Her first strategy session. She's down on the other end now. There you can see the 3 Spash girls with their skip on the other end. And then the 2 East girls standing behind, just waiting.
Yep.
A little bit of a nervous time.
Yeah.
Spash with the hammer, down 1 in the score, 4-3 in end 7. 8's coming up.
Yep.
So it's getting close to crunch time here. In fact, this is very, very big because if East would go up maybe 3 going into number 8, they would be in pretty good shape.
Difficult for Point to catch up to.
Yeah, but
possible, but difficult.
Yeah, right. Okay. Erin Jory. These are 2 winners in their first encounters today, or matchups today. East over Appleton East and Spash over Portage 2. This one's right down.
Right.
And I think it's going to go out.
Yeah. All right.
So now we're down the last rock for both girls, both teams. But it's so open.
It is.
And even the rocks that are in there in the back hash, or back half.
Yeah.
So I think it's important right now for Megan to put one in there, a draw, and make Erin outduel her. Which could be a takeout, it could be a draw, you know, it just. Okay. I think they're going to end up with nothing.
Gotta sweep it hard. Possibly get it over to help guard.
Well, they need that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll make it.
I think it hogged. Yep.
Nope, they're hogged. You don't want to be hogged.
Nope. Especially not a skip shot.
Wow. Well, this is the hammer for Erin Jory, and it's wide open. East sits there with 2. She could take 2 away and get 1, but 1 is the max they can get, really, when you look at it,
Yeah.
to tie. So it's a matter of how well she does. And they've got it figured out. They know what they want to do. Again, this is the end of 7. With 1 to go. Of course, we could go to OT,
Yeah.
ends 9, 10, whatever. Typically, you don't go by 9 because you don't have blanks that often. She might be running into the same problem.
Yeah. It looks like they're sweeping really hard.
Well, they're not going to make it.
No, that's not draw weight.
Nope.
So East will take 2.
Yeah. So now, after 7, East up 6-3.
Yep.
After they were down 1 zip after the first end, so they've outscored them 6-2. Wow. 6-3 East, going to end 8 in this second game. It is double elimination, so. "32 teams total. And we're getting set for N7.
An 8.
I mean 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
So East is throwing their first rock.
You know, that's one thing Spash has is the hammer, but East can do some things now to really make it difficult.
Yeah. Looks like they're gonna plan on putting up some guards, which is smart.
Yep. Now Aaron Jory, the skip for Spash, communicating with Maggie Lawrink, their lead. Yeah. Tap the button, that's where you want it. That has enough. And it sneaks
There's the
through.
guard.
That's going to be okay. Yep. Well, that puts a little bit of pressure on East now.
All right. East's gonna go for the take.
The big thing I would think for East right now, McKenna, is none of those right through the house. You know, make everything have a roll of some kind.
Yeah.
Boy, that's curling away though. Well, now it's coming back. No, no. It's going to be heavy.
Oh,
It's going to miss. That's not what they want.
Nope.
But there it is. That's what Spash wanted.
yeah.
Well, second rock for Maggie Lawrink, their lead. Again, East leads by 3. So that means
Point is gonna need to get 3 to tie or 4 to
for a
win.
win. And that's what I was thinking. And on how you're going to do that.
A lot of draws,
Yeah.
so they got to get their weight down.
Well, I haven't seen a lot of
That
sweeping.
looks like a pretty good weight.
That's going to be, I think, wine. Well, it'll be a
It's a good shot.
good shot is right. That's in there too. Well, East is going to have some accuracy here.
Yeah. East's gonna go for the double takeout. She's looking at it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's got to be heavy enough. It has to be the right angle. It's doable, but I would think it'd be fairly difficult. Number one, she needs enough weight. See, well, they're trying to push it to the left.
Yeah.
Boy, it is really picking up steam.
Yep.
That's not what they want
Nope.
either. Look at that, all the way to the backstop. This is becoming interesting.
Yeah, East is gonna have to try and get something in if they don't want Point to take it from them.
Now they're going to just do a what? A draw?
A draw. Yep.
Putting pressure on East. That's what you want to do. Now they're doing some sweeping. This is the first shot for Lexi Durkee. Okay.
East is gonna try for the draw.
Yeah, if they can get one inside there, if they can get a count now,
That would be good.
that would really change the picture.
Yeah.
This is Katie Martell. Toss. Well, see what happens. Needs to spin. And I think that took a count away.
Yep, that took one count away.
Okay, that was a big one.
Oh, quick to call a takeout.
Yeah. Yeah, but it forces them to do a certain thing by putting it in there. This is Lexi Durkee, their second. This is supposed to be her strength, takeouts.
Yep. As a second, I assume they practice takeouts a lot.
Mm-hmm. Looks heavy, you know. I don't know where it's going to go, though. Goes through a port.
It's going to go through the port. That's through the port and out of the house.
Yep. Yep.
Not what they wanted.
Well, here's the thing. They've used up 4 stones now, right?
Yep.
And they need 3 to tie.
Right.
So
Mathematically, if they can't get it, they should shake. But
they can get it yet. But it's getting close.
yeah.
Now, if East can set up a guard or a draw, anything to make it more difficult. Oh, okay. He got away with it. Got away with it. It's still 1 for Spash.
Mm-hmm.
With 4 rocks to go, and they're down 3. Yeah, you got a good look at it there. First shot for second shot. First shot. I'm sorry. For Lexi.
Yep.
Or Lydia.
Oh, yeah, Lydia.
Lydia Miller.
All right, she's going to be trying to do the takeout.
Yep. Certainly heavy enough.
Line is not there.
Nope. Well, if East can put one draw in the middle somewhere.
That would be very helpful for them.
That's what she's trying to do. Looks like it's going to go long, though.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe not. Maybe in count. Well, it's not a count, but
Second count.
second count. So they've got 2 in there. Spash with 3 rocks left.
Lydia Miller's second shot.
She isn't even watching. She turned around and went back. This is going to cause some problem.
Yep, that raises yellow, and if it stays, oh.
So then Spash has 1.
Yep.
Okay. With 2 rocks to go.
Yeah, so they're gonna need to get everyone.
Yeah, and East has a couple rocks in the house,
Yep.
which makes it that much more difficult.
Right.
And look at the port that she can use for a draw.
It's a pretty big port for a draw, though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And she's got the backing of the 2 Yellowstones.
Is she going to try a raise here?
Nope, they're just gonna draw through the port.
Okay. All right. So 2 rocks left. Megan Johnson takes a nice sigh, relaxing. She knows they're really close to moving on. This looks good.
Yeah. Yep, that's a good shot.
They have 3 in the house. Spash has 1 point, 1 count, but only 2 rocks left. And the second count rock for Spash, I think, is like 4 away. I've seen this change, though, McKenna.
Yeah. They're going to take their time to figure out what they want to call.
Right. Okay. Erin has 2 rocks left. She's got the hammer. Now they basically have to put it in there or it's over.
Right. Because there's no stone they could take of yellow that would give them what they need.
Because, yeah. Yeah. Now this tail of the tape right here. She's got plenty of weight.
Yeah, lots of weight.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, wow.
And they're still in it.
Yeah.
They're still in it. They've got 2.
Yeah. East is going to try and draw through.
Still in it.
It's a really close Everest game over there, too.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh, my goodness.
Look at that.
I know. I was just like, oh.
Wow.
That was a great shot.
We've
Let's
got a
see
house
if
full.
East can make a great shot, too.
Here's Megan's last opportunity. You can use this one in the house.
Yeah. Oop, guard. Oh, it knocked Oh. Okay. Well, point is still at 2,
Yep.
so they can draw to tie.
Yep.
So pressure shot right there.
So Aaron Jory faced with do or die.
Yeah.
Draw, tie, no other option.
Right.
If she does, they tie at 6 and 6, and we go to end number 9.
Yeah.
But in this situation, if she does, East will have the hammer.
Mhm.
But Splash will have momentum.
Yeah.
Is there momentum? That would seem to me to mean something at this stage.
Oh, yeah.
Well, she's ready to go. Here we go. I'm sure she's been in this situation before.
Yeah. Seems to be curling a lot.
She has to get it through there.
Just gotta get it. Oh. All right.
It's
We're
tie.
going into another end.
Yeah. Wow.
That was an impressive end by point.
Wow. Seen it before. I'm never beyond amazement at the shots these skips can make.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Just perfect. So we go to end 8.
Yes.
Tied at 6.
East has hammer.
East with a hammer. And the
That makes 2 great comebacks for a point today.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. And they have momentum.
Yeah. That's very important.
Oh, yeah. Wow. That is, our director asked me a question I can't answer. How
Okay.
come they're going back to the opposite end?
So they are going to go back to the opposite end. So when they are throwing the stones back, they're already on the closer end towards the windows, so it makes cleaning easier.
Okay, there you go. Pretty simple answer. Never would have thought of it. Watch this one now. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, that's so nerve-wracking for Everest.
Yeah.
She makes it and they win. She misses it, they lose.
I can't see the score over there, but it's got to be.
5-3. Everest
Okay.
is down.
And they're yellow.
Yes.
Okay. They're doing number 6, and we're on number 5 here, ice sheet 5. So they're right next door. So we can actually see a little bit of that as we look at our sheet 5 through the monitor. Doesn't mean we can see what's happening on 5 necessarily. But timeout. Head coach, as you can see, Kate Florick talking to her foursome, her rink. Get a little pep talk with Megan there, the skip, knowing that she has that responsibility now. Yeah. 4 for East. Asha Walter, Katie Martell,
Everest loses in the last shot.
Kennedy Comfort, really?
Yeah.
Oh boy. And when, I'm sitting next to an Everest curler, even though JB's a sophomore, but yeah, that's a tough one to take.
Yeah.
And Megan Johnson's the skip for East. Now you're looking at the Spash group. Maggie Lawrink, Lexi Durkee, Lydia Miller, Aaron Jory, and they came back from a 6-3 deficit into N7 and tied it with the last rock.
Yeah.
Okay, their coach, Patty Henning, as you can see her moving away now. Now the girls themselves are getting a little pep talk going with their coach for East, Kate Florick. Well, you can see Megan Johnson is a little emotional right now. It's one of those games, though, McKenna, where, you know, you see the last shot, you see the last end, but all the way through, things happen that could change the outcome. Doesn't have to necessarily be that last shot. But here we go. East has the hammer now. That's a little bit of advantage, but I really think Spash has the momentum. Just looking at their huddles would tell you that Spash, you know. Well, this is Maggie Lawrink, their first rock and 8, overtime.
Yeah.
Putting up a guard.
Yep.
Coach for Everest, Tom Wood, is the boys' coach out there on the ice now. I'm sure he's a little disappointed for his kids. First shot now for Ashley Walter. Asha Walter is their lead for East. Same idea here.
Gonna try and get it in.
They may reach.
Take it as far as they can.
Nope, they're not going to make it.
It's a good guard, though.
Yep. Now, because they have the hammer, it's a different it's a different look. It's a different situation for every shot that's taken. Every rock that's thrown, tossed. Well, the ice is clearing off.
Yeah.
Except for.
So are the stands.
Number 2, still at it. And number 5, where these girls are.
Point's gonna try for the. Oh,
No.
it's their guard.
Yep. Well, okay. Usually 8 will end it because otherwise there'd have to be a blank.
Yeah.
And neither team getting anything in the house, and that's rare. This is Asha Walter's second shot for the lead. She looks like she's got enough weight there, just walking along. However, well, she did okay, but they'll get it in.
Yep.
In the 12-foot. So we go to the seconds for point. Lexi Durkee. And the skip, Erin Jory, who tied this thing up on the last rock. The end of 7. Lexi Durkee. going to go in. It's going to be a good placement.
Yeah.
See
Good
that
draw.
coming. Yep, nice shot. Nice shot. They have the count. Put some pressure on East.
Yeah.
Katie Martell's first coming. Certainly heavy enough. That might be dangerous, however. It'll go all the way through.
That'll go out. Yep.
Okay, so that leave the situation there after 3 rocks each. With 5 to go.
East is Point is gonna try and guard up. There's no need to get more points. They just want to block it up.
Right. I think they will too.
Yeah.
It's another nice shot. Yeah, they are setting it up.
They've got that momentum going.
Yeah. Yeah, you can sense
Yeah.
it. That they have the mole on their side, and you know, it's critical. One shot can change it, of course.
Yeah.
But it has to be made. So Katie Martell has her opportunity.
Yep. She's gonna go for a take.
Well, this is heavy enough.
Yeah.
If it's on, it's a take.
Yep. Oh, hits the guard.
Oh, no, East is in trouble right now.
Yeah.
They are in trouble. They're going to have one really, really good shot.
Yeah. It's a lot of pressure on East right now.
They were up 6-3 going into end 7.
Oh, yeah.
And give Erin Jory credit. She did exactly what she needed to do to tie it. And East couldn't get enough guards out in front to leave, you know, port open and leave it open. Second shot, Lexi Durkee. Nope, I'm sorry, this is Lydia Miller now.
Oh, yeah.
This is Lydia. And there's a guard.
There's their guard they wanted.
Yep.
Still open for a take for East, though.
Well, it's there.
Yep.
You just have to do it.
Just got to be online, have the weight. Okay.
All they need is one.
Kennedy Comfort's got to pull through with this takeout to save East.
Well, it's got the weight.
Sweeping for the line. Makes
Okay,
it take
she did it.
That
She did it.
works.
So now it's a count for East.
Yes.
Okay, so she did what she needed to do. She took out the right one.
Lydia Miller's going to be throwing her last shot. Takes a deep breath.
Plenty of weight. Perfect.
Yep, makes the take.
Perfect. You can hear the Spash folks is not far from us over there, applauding for good reason, because that was big. That was big. Okay, we go back to Kennedy. She's got to do it again.
Yep. In an end like this, it's good for East to have the hammer, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, Spash did it.
Yeah.
With the hammer on the last rock. So, and that was 3 points worth. So, you know, it's critical.
She's got weight.
Mm-hmm. She just has to.
Oh.
No, that didn't work either. Well, it's up to the skip now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you just sensed when Spash came back, you know, if they can go through a 6-3 down and come back in the last rock, that carries over.
Yeah.
It just really does.
Yeah.
This is the first shot for Aaron Jory now. First rock. And they only need one. That's all they need is a count.
Yeah.
Last year, the East boys surprised everyone when got to the
Yeah.
conference, actually the state championship final, and lost on the last rock.
Yeah, that was.
Because I remember doing that, and you know, it's just one of those things. The person, I think it was maybe Spash that beat him. I'm not sure. I don't remember, but they did what they had to.
Yeah.
That skip. Well, the Spash girls are talking this over because right now they're in a situation where they each have 2 rocks left, and East has the hammer.
Yeah.
They want to give East as many challenges as they can here in the house.
Yeah.
Okay, it'll be Aaron Jory when she's ready, when they've made the decision. Okay. They've got it.
The important part now, all that Aaron Jory can do is get her weight down.
Yeah, make something count.
Yeah.
Put it in the house. You know, these 2 teams have been very competitive. It's been a great match.
I mean, good guard placement for them.
Yep. Yep. Somebody just finished up, huh?
Yep. Lodi just won on sheet 8.
Okay, Megan. Megan Johnson, the skip, her first toss for East. We're tied at 6 apiece in end 8. In other words, we're in overtime.
She's got good take weight.
Yeah. Well, they're just watching it, so the weight's there. This might cause some interesting things to happen, but that's not one of them.
It's not good for East.
No. No. They're going to... No.
No, that's...
Wow.
Give Spash 3 in the house for count.
Well, Last rock for Jory. Erin Jory, the skip for Spash. They are in control right now. However, it only takes one.
Right.
There's the last rock for Spash. They are set to win this one. Especially if she puts another rock in there.
Yeah, that would be good for Spash.
Not only did she put another rock in there,
Put it in a good spot.
McKenna, it's in great spot. I mean, okay. Now, is Megan going to go here for
I wonder what
a
she's
draw
doing.
or a raise?
I think she's wanting to draw in. Yeah.
Okay. She's got a little room there, a little port.
Yeah.
I mean, it's there.
It's there. All she needs is the one.
Yep. Yep. Oh, I'm glad to see the smile on her face.
Yeah.
I am glad to
good
see
thing.
Megan with a smile on her face. She knows the situation. Well, they believe she has the weight here.
And keep sweeping. Mostly for line. Oh,
Oh, I don't think
curled
it's
too
no,
much.
no,
Oh.
nope, nope, nope,
nope.
nope, nope, nope. That's
Stevens
it.
Point will take that one.
Yeah, Megan did the best she could.
She did.
Off by just a few inches.
Yeah.
And Spash coming from behind. They were down
Oh.
6-3 after 7. Tied it in the 7th with 3 and win it with 1 in the 8th. But a nice competitive match here
Yeah.
for these two teams.
Yeah.
Spash moves on. East has won one and lost one now. For McKenna Green, I'm George Hirsch. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast here of the State High School Boys and Girls Championship from the Wausau Curling Club. Until the next game, take care.